Everybody, welcome back. Happy New Year to everybody. Do you have everything you need resource-wise and any issues for you?
Resource-wise, we're great, and we can actually take a little more work now.
Building a strong nation. It's a big job.
It is a snapshot for
Yet it's the job the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has been given. As the world's largest public engineering, design, and construction management organization, the Corps is charged with building a strong infrastructure, building a strong defense, building superior facilities, and building a better quality of life. The U.S. Army Corps does whatever is needed, whenever it's needed, wherever it's needed.
We handle some of the largest projects the nation has. Congress tapped us as the nation's engineer many years ago. We get to touch some very challenging but very rewarding projects, whether it's in the States or in contingency environments around the world.
We can take a project from initiation all the way through closeout and do the design, the construction management, and even do the operation and maintenance of that project.
Kansas City District is focused on three major areas: civil works, military construction, and environmental. And then, as required, to respond to emergency situations within our geographical area.
It's on the ground. Bulk of our damage right now. We've got whole buildings missing, multiple subjects. The Payless building completely down, 2 people in them. One of them's my wife, and we can't get in there anyway.
All stations, fire one.
On May 22, 2011, an F5 category tornado obliterated a 6-mile swath through the cities of Joplin and Duquesne, Missouri. And the Army Corps of Engineers Kansas City District was called upon to execute one of the largest recovery missions ever experienced in the Midwest. Within 1 week, the district had a recovery field office up and running, and an expedited debris removal operation underway. Within 90 days, 1.7 million cubic yards of debris had been removed, enough to fill an entire football field as high as the Eiffel Tower. The Corps completed the infrastructure for 346 temporary housing units ahead of schedule. The no excuses mentality pushed the district to meet all nearly impossible deadlines, including the mission to prepare 8 temporary schools to begin on time in the fall.
Our success to start on time is a major step in the healing process for our community.
Army Corps is my hero, and now I know how crucial the role that you play in helping us get back to our new normal.
As the Kansas City District mobilized for the Joplin disaster, they were notified of a major flood event on the Missouri River, and the district was faced with 2 epic events at the same time.
We bring, frankly, a military mindset of mobilizing quickly, getting the right resources set, and then getting on the ground very quickly to assist those that have been affected by a particular disaster.
Through geographical information system technology, the district created inundation maps to determine where flooding was most likely to occur, saving lives and preventing more damage than ever before. Communities were provided flood-fighting equipment and supplies.
We actually got sandbags out to levee districts before the flood event was here so that they could actually get structures up to help protect their facilities.
When I think about the staff at the Kansas City District, what I think about is a team that will complete the mission for the customer. What they did to help the communities along the Missouri River as well as the community in Joplin to get through those disasters was remarkable in my view.
In 1907, the Kansas City District was established to manage the Missouri River and to make it a navigable channel, allowing the economical transport of goods and services. Today, the Corps' Bank Stabilization and Navigation Project is responsible for protecting billions of dollars in infrastructure along the Missouri River.
This project is a giant value to the nation. It provides stability, and that stability allows the water to be used for public water supplies. It allows it to be used for navigation. All of those things wouldn't be possible without the Missouri River being stable and productive the way it is today.
The district is also legally mandated to execute the Missouri River Recovery Program, created to protect endangered species, restore the natural ecosystem, and to restore fish and wildlife habitat damaged by past navigation channel and reservoir operations.
I think what's important to note on the Corps is we do what Congress has told us we have the authority to do and given us the money to execute. Our job at the district level is to execute. Some of those projects can take years to accomplish, but the benefit to cost ratio for the public is very great. For instance, flood damage reduction projects near major cities like Kansas City. They've saved billions of dollars worth of damage over the years.
For decades, repeated flooding of the Turkey Creek and Blue River channels in Kansas City wreaked havoc until the Army Corps engineered solutions that not only met, but exceeded expectations.
Where I'm standing, I'd be underwater right now during a 1% storm event if this project was not completed. The savings is hundreds of millions of dollars from flood damage as a result of flooding on Turkey Creek.
We've been flooded here 13 times over the years. I thank the Corps for their construction, hiring good people. The Corps want to get these projects done and get them done on time. They truly are good partners, passionate partners.
The Corps' passion for innovative engineering design again extended to the Blue River Channel as the city of Kansas City turned to the district to remedy a less appealing flood control option.
This project originally had a grade control structure that was about 60 foot tall, 100 feet wide. So we challenged the Corps of Engineers to find something better. They did come up with a much better solution, much more environmentally friendly, saved more than $20 million, saved thousands of trees. The Corps of Engineers were able to lower that floodplain 6 to 8 feet throughout the area. It was a win-win solution all the way around and saved money, so it was an excellent experience.
KCMO, the beneficiary of them, they can deliver to the people of this area a valuable project that actually protects people, and they get something for their tax dollars.
Inland navigation, bank stabilization, and flood damage reduction are all examples of the direct link between a strong infrastructure and a strong economy. Hydroelectric power is another. 2 of the 18 lakes and dams managed by the district, Truman and Stockton, produce and provide hydropower, one of the cleanest and least expensive renewable energy sources available. The power generated is sold to rural electric companies and municipalities, which assist in affordable energy rates to rural customers. District oversight of lakes and dams also benefits the public when it comes to recreation. Corps management of 382 recreation areas accommodate an estimated 16 million visitors annually. For over 30 years, the Kansas City District has been involved in environmental restoration, which has a direct impact on the health and welfare of people across the country.
We have a variety of environmental programs that we work here within the district to clean up sins of the past and to prevent future problems. One of those programs is the formerly used Defense Sites Program, or FUDS program, and we have the responsibility for cleaning up old military sites. Then we do direct support to our Army installations under the Installation Restoration Program. We also have environmental compliance programs where we assist with compliance needs or ongoing pollution prevention.
Under the formerly utilized Sites Remedial Action Program, the Kansas City District also provides support to other Corps districts.
I think Kansas City District is very specialized in the environmental remediation field since we were involved in it back from the 1980s onward. We've seen a lot and used all sorts of different technologies.
In 1980, the EPA was charged with executing the government's Superfund program, created to clean up the nation's uncontrolled hazardous waste sites. The Kansas City District since has been instrumental in helping EPA Region 2 develop a national infrastructure for the cleanup of Superfund sites.
Kansas City District specifically has proven to be a great ally in being innovative and flexible in how they deliver services. They have a vast array of contracts already in place that we can access to do just about anything we need, and that's an invaluable service for us.
Construction plays a key role in Army Corps missions. In addition to civil works and environmental construction, the district is responsible for military construction.
We're responsible for construction at 5 military installations in our area of operation for the world's most powerful military.
We've been very much a part of that, helping the Air Force and the Army build their enduring bases from which conflicts are fought all around this world.
The base realignment and closure mission proved to be a monumental challenge for the district, the largest military construction initiative since World War II. BRAC's primary objective is to consolidate and construct world-class facilities for our nation's military.
It's an opportunity for the Army to improve the efficiency with which they train their soldiers. We've had a couple of years where our program approached $1 billion. Some of the larger ones, we actually have a hospital complex at Fort Riley. We've built facilities and upgraded facilities to support the 1st Infantry Division coming back from Germany and a new combat aviation brigade. We built a brand new headquarters facility at Fort Riley. We've completed construction at Fort Leonard Wood of the Prime Power School and basic combat trainee complexes. Those consist of 5 barracks, a headquarters structure, and a dining facility. They're configured such that it's all self-contained, proving the ability to train and teach soldiers what they need to know.
Another one is the Lewis and Clark building, which is the Command and General Staff College at Fort Leavenworth, sending senior majors not only from the Army but the Air Force, Marines, and other countries. That's a very important educational building that the Corps constructed.
The district employed some very innovative approaches, including standardization of facilities and early contractor involvement, which led to project completions in record time. Using leadership in energy and environmental design as a guideline, the Kansas City District incorporates green building processes in every construction project.
Sustainable design is very, very important to the district as well as the Department of Defense in general. The Kansas City District is really on the leading edge of sustainability expertise within the Corps. The other thing that we've been working on is something called net zero. Net zero is a concept where we actually build buildings that produce as much energy as they consume.
The impact of BRAC is far-reaching. With state-of-the-art training facilities, military personnel are far better prepared to do their job, which is to defend the United States of America. In July of 2010, the Kansas City District formed a partnership with the Army Corps Afghanistan Engineer District, or AED, responsible for training, equipping, and housing Afghan security forces. The Kansas City District was called upon to design and construct housing and other facilities.
They have no facilities. They have nothing. They live in tents or they live in mud huts up until these facilities are provided.
With help from the Kansas City District, a reach-back model was devised that allowed the use of talent, technology, and other necessary resources in the United States to put design packages together that could go right to construction in Afghanistan. The larger impact is building a foundation for governance and greater stability.
It's a complex world out there, and whether we like it or not, it's trying to understand how we can support one another in a global fashion.
In a complex world with complex requirements, there are few organizations as equipped to deal with those demands as the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. And there's no better example than the U.S. Army Corps Kansas City District, Heartland Engineers.
It's that Midwest work ethic where we roll up our sleeves and we get the job done.
The Kansas City District, it's a very innovative district, forward-thinking, and very motivated to accomplish the mission. What separates us is delivering projects that are congressionally authorized and appropriated in the areas of military, civil works, and environmental. I would add, provides a unique value to the nation that no other entity does. We know what the nation has entrusted us to do. If we're making a positive impact on the daily lives of the American public, which we are on a day-to-day basis, we've done our job.